Hey everyone, and if you didn't know yet, the brand new update for Arc Raiders just dropped. I'm actually really excited for this update because I play a lot of PvP and the Trigger Nade has been dominating it every single raid almost consistently. My lobbies are actually crazy. You go and open a door, you're instantly Trigger Naded to death. It's actually insane. But today, on January 13th, we have a brand new patch, and if you guys haven't gotten this patch yet, restart your gaming clients and you should be able to go right on to the game and also be able to claim the Raider tool, which we'll get into really quick. Now first we're going to get into it and I'm going to talk about what they said. So right here they said, hey Raiders, update 1.11 is rolling out on all platforms, and it brings a highly anticipated Abyss cosmetic set, along with some fixes and balancing changes to the Trigger Nade and Kettle. Restart your client to download. We are also celebrating a huge milestone, 12 million Arc Raider copies sold. We prepared a gift for reaching 10 million players, but you blew right past it over the holidays. We are not complaining. Everyone who has logged in since launch until January 13th, until later in the afternoon, can get this pickaxe. If you don't claim it, you snooze, you lose. All right, now we're gonna talk about the changes, but as you guys can see, here's what the pickaxe looks like in all of its glory right here. It is actually not that bad. Now we're gonna talk about the kettle. Okay everybody, the kettle, this thing has been dominating PvP. It should not be this insane for a great weapon. All right, I can craft like 20 of these after 3 raids. It's honestly insane. Now here is what they said about the kettle. The dev note: they reduced the fire rate from 600 to 450. I will show examples of that in the clips. The previous fire rate was only realistically reachable by players using macros, which creates an unfair dynamic that favors using third-party software. So if you guys didn't know, people were basically using a third-party software to basically make the kettle shoot automatically, auto fire like a Stitcher, and the kettle does more damage than a Stitcher, so you're not winning that fight. I'm really glad they patched that. I'm really glad they fixed it. Thank you, Embark. Now let's talk about the Dastard Trigger Nade, okay? This thing is honestly insane. The Trigger Nade currently dominates PvP encounters, and players favor picking it over all our other grenades. This nerf aims to make it less usable as a trigger and air grenade, whilst keeping its usefulness as a sticky bomb. Damage fall off has been rebalanced to concentrate the damage closer to the center of the explosion and deal less damage further away. So basically, if you are near the trigger grenade, like if you're in the center of where it blasts, you're going to take the most damage. But if you're a little bit away from it, you won't take the same amount of damage as if you were standing in the middle. So if you're running away from the trigger grenade, you're probably going to take like 30 to 40 damage rather than 100. The delay between triggering the grenade and it detonating has been increased from 0.7 seconds to 1.5, almost 2 seconds, giving more players time to react and making it harder to detonate in the air, which is really, really good. Fix the keycard exploit that allows players to keep room keys after using them. So basically they fixed another glitch. And lighting has been lowered in some areas of Stellar Night Raid, making flashlights and listening more relevant. So you're going to have to be keeping your eyes peeled in the dark, everybody. Now, let's get into the game and see what these changes have done. Okay, everybody, so we're officially on Arc Raiders, and we're going to go to the practice range. And I'm going to show you guys exactly what they fixed and how they fixed it. So we're going to take a kettle. All right, I'm going to take a kettle level 4. I'm going to take a trigger grenade. And I'm also going to take a kettle level 1. And we're going to see the difference in the fire rate. Now I'm not going to do all the kettles because it'll basically be damn near the same thing, and you guys will be able to see the difference between level 1 and level 4 anyways. So we're going to go to the practice range and we're going to see exactly what they did and how they did it. Here we are in the practice range, and we're going to go test out these items right now. And I already brought some with me. There are more in a container that I'm going to grab really quick. If you guys had never been here before, which you probably have, I know a lot of people haven't. We're going to grab some extra ones so we can come back and grab it if we run out during the test, which we will. So the kettle, we're going to start off with the kettle first. This gray weapon that has been terrorizing PvP, okay? Before, you could shoot it at the speed of light. Like, honestly, it is really, really fast. So we're going to go here, and I'm going to try to... Normally, I have a really fast clicks per second, so we're going to see exactly how fast I can shoot it now. Wow. That is actually really different. Yeah, that is really, really different. You can even hear how slow it is. All right, so we're going to see how fast I can take out this light shield. Okay, so it still does the same damage, obviously, but it takes way longer for the time to kill. So honestly, I really think that it takes way longer for the time to kill than normal, obviously because they lowered the fire rate. So I think that the Venator and guns like the Tempest and other guns are actually going to be viable to use again instead of you just getting rolled by a free kit using a Kettle 1. Okay, so we're going to test out medium shield. Wow, I kind of hesitated and stuttered a little bit there. I'm not sure if it's because I have to get used to the new tap fire. But yeah, they really changed this thing. But the damage is still the same. So yeah, wow. If somebody's using heavy shield, you're going to have to really be able to hit your shots. Because if they have anything else, like a Torrente or a Venator or maybe even a Stitcher, because the Stitcher didn't get nerfed yet, you're going to have a hard time beating. Yeah, this is actually really nerfed. And guys, this is the Kettle 4. We're going to try the Kettle 1 now. Okay, so we have the Kettle 1 and we're going to try it right now. It low-key feels like the Kettle 1 shoots faster, but I know it's just hallucination. Okay, we have to get more ammo. All right, I have more ammo. Yeah, wow. No, the Kettle is definitely not what it used to be. It's now gonna be the gun. It might even be like, oh dang, I got a Kettle. You know how you feel about the Rattler? Like, oh dang, I got a Rattler. Now it's like, oh man, I got a Kettle. Okay, wow, yeah. All right, well, that's pretty much it for the Kettle nerf. I'm gonna go into detail and show you guys what they did with the trigger grenades. Okay, so this is me standing pretty far back, and since they have a 2-second timer, we're gonna test that. I'm gonna throw it and detonate it, and also we're gonna see the damage as well. Oh yeah, you can really see the delay there, but yeah, as you can see, it's still up. Now we're gonna check. So yeah, it still takes 2 trigger grenade blasts to kill light or medium shield. I don't really need to do too much testing there, but we're gonna do this really quick, and we're gonna test heavy shield, direct impact. Okay, you definitely have time to dodge that, but I think it fell because we did it really close. So we're gonna test it right now. That's 1. That's 2. So yeah, it still takes 2 trigger grenades to kill pretty much anything or anybody. Now I will test it with a different blast radius, so I'm gonna go right here, grab some more. So they did say the further you are away, the less damage you take. So I'm gonna throw it like right here and see if it still takes damage. I don't know if it's because I had it under that, but we're gonna put it right here and then see. I think it hit. We're gonna try one more time. But yeah, you definitely have time to you definitely have time to evade it. And I also think that it did hit, so I'm actually gonna grab more trigger grenades real quick, and I'm actually going to put it a little closer and test it one more time. I was definitely right next to it that time, 100%, and it got hit. Okay, so now we're gonna do this one. And it was right next to it. So let's see if I throw one more right in that same area, if it'll kill. So yeah, and the delay really helps too. So yeah, it takes 3 to kill you if you can move out the way, which I really do think you can do if you are able to get away. All you have to do is really dodge roll and just hear the noise, and it just takes about 2 seconds, so you should really have time. Now I'm gonna go up here and test to see if you can dodge it really. All right, my last test here for you guys. So I'm gonna say I'm on a high ground fight, right? Say I'm on ultimate height and I want to throw this. Oh yeah, you have plenty of time to get out the way. Plenty of time. I really do think that the nerf does help, and also doing 100 damage, or pretty much 100 damage wherever you are, is also really bad. I'm glad that they fixed that, and I'm glad that the detonation time has been increased. I really do think it's going to be viable. And also the Kettle nerf, I do think is great, because now guns like the Tempest and the Venator and, you know, other guns will have their time to shine more, rather than you getting killed by a free kit on a Kettle 1. But I think that about sums it up. That's pretty much all I wanted to show you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe and comment, hey, if you made it this far. I'll think of something else later, but thank you guys so much for watching. It has been an honor showing you guys this brand new patch. I'm going to be rolling out brand new videos every week, so just be on the lookout. I hope you guys have a great day or night wherever you are, and peace.